With NBA 2K24 releasing very, very soon and the Community Day happening today, we have tons of information regarding the NBA 2K24 builder and their new badge system and how progression works. So I'm going to break down every bit of information and everything you need to know about this builder and badge system in this video. But before we do get into that, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 25 subscribers. So let's just get right into the first screenshot here from 2K Intel saying archetype info. So in terms of archetypes improvements, more emphasis was placed on preventing meta builds. Attribute caps for various size combinations saw a positive overhaul, and max weights and heights were updated per position. Also, a focus was put on the naming system to ensure that names are as descriptive of the player as possible, as well as nerfing meta builds. In their courtside report, they made very, very clear that they want to nerf meta builds. Now, does that mean that the 6'8", 6'9" meta is going to be gone? I hope so, but we're not entirely sure about that. But we certainly hope that that is the case, and it seems they put a lot more information and work into naming these archetypes and making them so they're not gonna break the game, be the meta, and everything like that. Now let's get into some more badge news. I'm gonna be hitting you with really quick information right here, similar to what Badgeplug does. But Jay Bridgeforth saying NBA 2K24 My Player Builder badges. So here are the badges that are removed: Limitless Takeoff, Bully, Clampbreaker, Menace, Mismatch Expert, Quick First Step, Vice Grip, Amped, Clutch Shooter, Floor General, and Volume Shooter. So these are all the badges that got removed. Limitless Takeoff being the biggest one because that badge is absolutely overpowered and broken, and I'm happy that it's gone. Quick First Step is another one that was removed. However, it was tweeted out that it's put into two separate badges now for an offense and defensive end. So it is kind of still in the game, just not the exact same as it once was. Again, I'm going to be flying through these. I don't want to waste any of your time. Let's get into some of the badges from scoring. These are all the new scoring badges. So we have Float Game, Scooper, Bunny, Spin Cycle, Two-Step, Precision Dunker, Hook Specialist, Post Fade, Phenom, Open Looks, Spot Finder, Whistle, Free Points, and Bulldozer. I'll try to put as much of this as I can on the screen for you guys. Some of the ones to note are Float Game, which is a player's ability to make floaters, has been increased, and then Scooper, some quick scoop layups, and some of the other ones there for scoring, which is very, very interesting. So those are all the new badges, which are very, very interesting. Again, you can go ahead and pause the video and look at all the different badges and what they do. I'm not going to get into each and every one because that would definitely take a lot of time, but another interesting one is Spot Finder. By utilizing the Get Open mechanic, Spot Finder allows players to receive a speed boost off the ball to get open to a space with a raised chance of knocking down the shot off the ensuing catch, similar to off-ball movement in the past. Now moving on to the defensive player badges. So some new ones are Fast Feet, Right Stick Ripper, Immovable Enforcer, and 94 Feet. So Fast Feet, since there's only 4 of these, we can go through each one. It wouldn't be a fair game if only offensive players received speed boosts. So Fast Feet can be looked at as a quick first step badge for defenders, allowing defensive specialists to stay in front of shifty ball handlers. And then we have Right Stick Ripper, which is those who utilize the right stick steal mechanic will receive a boost on all steal attempts with the Right Stick Ripper. And then Immovable Enforcer, a direct counter to Bulldozer. Immovable Enforcer allows defenders to win physical matchups when it comes to body up and contact layups. And then 94 Feet, which a player with 94 feet receive fewer body up animation with stamina hits. So those are the the defensive ones there. Some very, very cool ones. I'm curious to see how Fast Feet and some of the meta builds and the meta badges change depending on how these new badges actually play into the game here, which is very, very interesting. And let's take a quick pause again to highlight this. This is in my last video, so check it out if you haven't already. But this is how the badge tier system is laid out. It's laid out in 4 tiers: S-, A-, B-, C-. S badge is obviously costing the most, being the hardest to get, and a player's height, similar to last year, determines the badges. So let's keep on rolling here with one of the new badges, which is Speed Booster. So, again, Speed Booster, like I talked about, it speeds up the explosion when attacking from the perimeter with all new Speed Booster badge. Now, that one seems very, very interesting, and one that it might be a little bit of a meta, badge there. So those are all, main new badges. So again, there's a few more new ones, but those are the main key ones. So very, very interesting. I think the meta will be very, very open to start the game, especially with all these new badges, but it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. And I'll wrap up this video. Again, this is a short video. I wanted to get right to the point. Feel free to pause throughout the video if you want to see some of the different badges, but here are some of the new badges and screenshots from NBA 2K24. You got Relay Passer, you see Scooper, Triple Strike, Touch Passer, Spot Finder, and the way badges look there through the builder. But That's going to wrap up the video. Again, the builder is very, very interesting. And one final tidbit I'll throw in there if you've made it this far is looking and comparing the attribute points versus the 2K24 builder and 2K23 builder. So someone made a very interesting comparison, upgraded the same stats in NBA 2K23 builder as the 24. In 24 it showed 90, in 23 it showed 92. So it seems you can upgrade more. Seems you can upgrade more badges in 24. So it does seem like you can upgrade more badges in 24, though I don't know. Although it does seem like you can upgrade more attributes, I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case when the game actually drops, or how accurate the other builder is. 'Cause I think they made a lot of other different changes. But that'll wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm talking fast. I'm getting through it. Want to get the news out for you guys as fast as possible. If you do, enjoy the videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And thank you guys for your support.